What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Guys, I just want to say thank you. I dropped Until Death Call My Name. What was it, like 2 days ago? I'm just going to double check so I can get the numbers correct. Let me see. Yeah, so I dropped it 2 days ago, and it has almost 6,000 views. Like, that's insane. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I honestly really like the album. I've listened to it at least one more time through since reacting to it, and then I got halfway through it on a second listen because I wasn't driving as far. So, like I said, I like to play the album from start to finish. So anyways, I was given heads up again. Thank you guys, for those of you that have been reaching out to me either through Instagram or comments on YouTube to let me know that new interviews are dropping. This just dropped last night for me. It's early morning here. 11 hours ago, Bootleg Kev interview. It says riding horses with NBA YoungBoy on Gravedigger Mountain. So let's see what we got on this interview, guys. I'm excited to check it out. Here we go.
All right, boys, at LAX right now, about to fly to Gravedigger Mountain. 8-hour notice, and now we're here. So we're gonna go hang out with one of the most prolific rappers of our lifetime in Utah right now. LAX, by the way.
All right. I guess he doesn't like LAX. Wow, look at that, beautiful.
All right, we made it. Gravedigger Mountain. We're in Utah. Shout out to YoungBoy, who's currently on a horse. About to roll up on us. You already know.
Shout out to YoungBoy, who's currently on a horse. That's hilarious.
What's good, brother?
What's up, bro?
Can I say hi to you while you're on the horse? I just don't want to get kicked. May I pet the horse?
She cool.
Hey. You know I'm an animal lover, man, so. Yeah, man, it's good to finally meet you, bro. I appreciate you having me out here, bro. For real. It means a lot to me, man. So.
I appreciate you for coming.
For sure. It's beautiful out here.
Hey,
man.
he sounds very alert and looks very alert. And actually, Austin, maybe this time. I'm sorry, there's just so many people that comment and message. I think it was Austin who said that he sounds very with it in this interview. So I was very excited to check this out for that reason.
Here, bro. For real. It means a lot to me, man. So.
I appreciate you for coming.
For sure. It's beautiful out here, man.
Welcome to Gravedigger Mountain.
Great. You know, I tried to find a Gravedigger monster truck toy for you as a gift. My son has a bunch and they're all in storage. I was going to try to...
Crazy.
I'm going to send you one, man.
For sure.
What's the name of your horse?
Tessa.
Tessa?
Yeah.
Tessa. How long did it take you to get good at riding the horse?
My grandfather used to take me riding in Eden.
Okay.
That's cool.
Kind of back that way behind the mountains.
Yeah, I remember driving through it. Yeah. That's dope. Was it like a while to get the hang of it? Because it's a wild animal.
When I got her, she was...
Bro. $1 million worth of game. Bootleg Kev. Here's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to give some incentives to your camera crew to start working out. Because your camera crew is out of shape. Bro. Y'all, like, all I can hear right now is... You gotta work out, man. You gotta work out.
That's dope. Was it like a while to get the hang of it? Because it's a wild animal.
When I got her, she was pretty well trained.
Right. That's dope, man. It's a beautiful animal. Beautiful animal.
I wish I could have had her dressed up for you. Her
Now, you
nails painted red, her hair dyed red, and her tail red.
She looks great, bro.
Yeah, we kind of just got in regular, whatever.
So you have different clothes for the horse?
Yeah. I just was crazy. I just talked to Shine. I'm trying to get a diamond everything, man.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Bling out the horse?
For sure.
One of one in Utah.
It's my daughter.
I love it, man.
Bro, I absolutely love this right now. Again, I know I'm stopping a lot, but I feel like I'm cheesing right now because he seems normal here. He's not drugged out. He's having like a regular conversation. He's smiling. I love this right now.
Sure.
One of one in Utah.
It's my daughter.
I love it, man.
It's my second child that I'm only on child support for.
That's great. That's what's up, man. So how often do you ride, how often do you take her out and ride her?
I actually been up there going crazy behind it, man. I've been focused on music so much. I ain't been getting to spend as much time with him.
Right.
And when I brought it to my bro attention, he was like, yeah, I've been saying the same thing.
That's dope.
So
Yeah, you've been busy, man. I know Run just dropped. You got the album that just dropped.
that was crazy. Check this out. He say she been sticking her head through the gate scratching.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she been tripping, bro.
Oh, she's trying to get out. Have you ever watched the TV show Yellowstone?
No.
Oh, okay, it's about cowboys in Montana.
Yeah.
And it got me interested in like horses.
I play Red Dead Redemption and that.
Part 2, man, one of the greatest games ever.
Yeah, it's long as hell.
So
Love it.
long. Red Dead Redemption. Did you play the first one though, the OG one? The new one is great. The last one was great, but the OG one is the one.
Around that time, I didn't even have a game.
Yeah, that was when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
I'm 36. So you're 24 now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a beautiful animal. You have any dogs?
I feel like he would like Yellowstone. I've seen some Yellowstone. My wife loves that show, but like, you know, if he's into horses and stuff, it's like, and it's a violent show. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I got all kinds of dogs, man. One day I'll have a horse. One day.
I was gonna buy another one. I just wanted to make sure I spent like over 2 years with her first.
That's smart, yeah. And also, like, you know, not for nothing, a lot of people, this is like, you know, they invest in horses, man.
That's crazy. I was just watching TV and I seen one horse bid it at 1.7 million.
Yeah.
And the man bought it.
They invest. That you could invest in race horses,
Race horses, show horses. I feel like there's like the type of horses which are like the massive ones that like were originally for like military and like the police horses. Like those are huge. I don't think those are as expensive, but I'm not sure. I had a client who had horses, so I learned some stuff from him.
and then like these show horses, man. That's the thing is like, you could take your horse to those shows, like the rodeos, you know. You're kind of like a cowboy. This is cowboying, low key.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rockwell.
Nah, it's beautiful up here. I see why you're up here, man.
I love it.
I gotta get out of LA, man.
You know how to ride that thing?
Yeah, shit, we can figure it out.
Turn it around, let's go.
All right, let's do this. I need to figure out how to start it.
It's kind of like under your leg, at the
Okay.
bottom. Yeah, it's a key at the bottom.
This?
I think it's on. Try to just hit. Is it on high or low?
It's on medium. It's on high now. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You got it in reverse. Let's go.
Keep up, boys.
My goodness.
I mean, I'm gonna guess he probably doesn't ride like motorcycles and stuff, but how badass is it that YOUNGBOY's like riding off at like not like walking pace on a horse? That's badass. My wife and I both ride motorcycles, so I feel like we do pretty decent at this. Yo, that's badass just seeing YOUNGBOY like ride off there.
Hey, you said I was better than you were at first.
You way better than me. I can't come around that corner like this.
This is good.
You're a good girl. Bro, I love this dog. Is this the first time the dog's been around the horse?
Yeah.
Oh, she don't know what to do. She thinks it's a big dog.
Why is you scaring her?
She's definitely she's eyeball. You know, she's doing the look. Leave that horse alone.
Bro, she gonna kick the fuck out you.
I think she's just genuinely curious. And if she's in heat.
I never saw it.
The thing is, I'm laughing because like I feel like smaller dogs have this thing, and they just have like this size complex. Like the smaller the dog, the more aggressive they are towards bigger things.
Hey, round up.
I mean, imagine if you've never seen a horse before, and then you saw a horse for the first time in your entire life. You'd probably be like, What the fuck is that?
Stop.
So you got a bunch more dogs in Houston.
Yeah.
Houston.
I have a cat too. Her name Neon.
What kind of cat? An actual cat?
Yeah, a black cat.
Oh shit.
She like to come out here and hunt.
Do you ever see yourself, when you're able to, leaving Utah? Like, will this always be home for you?
This will always be my home.
I see why, man. It's beautiful.
I love New York too.
You like New York? Come on. Hey, the horse is looking right at this dog like, I don't know what's going on with your phone again. I'll get, you want me to get it? I'll grab it for you.
That dog crazy.
Yo, seeing that Challenger like snowed in, that's crazy. I think I just saw something that they've discontinued the Challengers now. Like, I think I just saw like there was some video going around on Instagram. They just produced like the last one or something, like the Demon variant. It's like 1,000 horsepower or something stupid like that. Man, I'm telling you, like, it's just really nice to see him normal. I feel like it's been a while now seeing like every interview I've done, recent ones, he hasn't been like this. Like, this is just something very different.
So this is always home.
Yeah.
Is there any inspiration as to why Utah?
I have family out here.
Okay.
I have a woman that Christian me and brought me out here when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
So it was always like my dream to move here.
I grew up in a city in Arizona called Mesa, which is kind of like a Mormon town, kind of like SLC. I saw you kind of talked about the Latter-day Saint faith. Is that something you're still like following or practicing or interested in?
Just told you I'm Puerto Rico.
So that's something you're still kind of like a part of, or?
I was just studying,
You were studying it, yeah. So you learned about like Joseph Smith and a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. Bring me Mac. Bring me the Frenchie.
Shout out to Mac. Look at the little guy.
Cute.
He's got to be what, like 5 months old, 4 months old?
I don't know. He was a gift.
Oh, someone who gives you a dog like that?
It was actually a guy my dad met.
That's dope. Shout out to your pops. Is he he's still incarcerated? Is he out?
That's my biological
Oh,
father.
okay.
Montana got that dog for me.
Oh, fire. It's got to be cool to have your kids up here.
But his dad is still incarcerated, right? His dad still is in prison, right?
Yeah.
This is like, I feel like this would be such an awesome place to grow up. Like as a kid, you could go out and play in the snow. I'm sure when it's not snowing, it's beautiful as well. There's so much to do.
Sure. You'll never get bored. There's always an activity to do.
And it's also like, you know, if you're a kid, you're so used to like not having a place to go outside and play. You're always on the iPad. Here, it's like,
She got the lake to go to.
so much to do.
Yeah. Park City.
You got the snow sleds and all that.
Yeah.
You go to Park City a lot?
Nah. I've been inside going on three years.
The kids go without you? Yeah.
They go a lot of places.
How long?
That's sad. I mean, you know, obviously, as like his kids, his family aren't trapped, like they can go places and stuff. But it's sad that he can't go with them and have those experience with his kids. Like, that's really sad. But again, I know I'm repetitive at this moment. I'm just so happy like seeing him like this. The other interviews were cool, but part of me like just didn't like how out of it he seemed. Like I felt worried for him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just seen a lot of rappers go down that path and not end well. So I hope that this is like some sort of shift that's happening, because like I really like this.
They going on three years.
The kids go without you? Yeah.
They go a lot of places.
How long, do you have any end of date when it comes to, you know, you being able to leave and move around a little freely? No. Damn.
I get to go to the cemetery in the lake sometime.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you've made the best of it, man. I was gonna ask you, man, like, you're still putting out music at such a high rate. I love the Run record you just dropped. That shit was hard.
Man, I'm a fucking animal right now, boy. They play with my name like I ain't that thing. Say I've been rapping my ass off in there. Jason, you won't tell them about it?
But no, man, like, listen, obviously, dude, like, you're stuck here, right? So I can only imagine, like, does writer's block happen? Does a lack of inspiration happen sometimes? Or is this just, you're just always dialed in?
And behind this music shit, I turn into a lunatic. I create a story to talk about.
I like that. Yeah.
There ain't never no dull moment.
That's badass. He's, you know, if I'm that was basically his answer to like, do you lack inspiration? He's like, if I don't have, because like, that makes a lot of sense. He doesn't have life experience that he can pull from now because his life experience is being trapped in this place for 3 years. He said, I'll make a story. That's dope.
I like that, man.
Yeah, that was dope.
Sometimes you got to create your own inspiration.
Yeah.
Because you record yourself as well. What is your vocal chain for like the geeks out there? Is it what's your compressor, your pre, your mic? What is like what's the vocal chain?
I don't know. He knows. He blessed me with a template, and I just go.
You just go in and record yourself.
Yeah.
So important, man. Obviously, recently you said people been testing your name. When something like that happens, let's say like the Joe Budden situation, does that put even more of a battery in your back to just shut motherfuckers up?
That I really feel like that was just that's just entertainment. It's a plot twist.
Right.
Like after that, we supposed to do an interview.
Okay.
I don't take that serious.
It was at a certain point in time, you kind of understand you're entertaining the fans. You're entertaining the narrative without it taking it to a place.
I think he's somebody who studied the game. He studied the music industry.
Right.
I think it was just to get me talking.
It worked.
It's for clickbait. It's like we live in a like more so than ever, like any other time in history. We live in a time of like sensationalism. Like it has to be something that attracts attention. That's like outrageous. It has to and like go viral. So I think that's what he's saying. Like Joe Budden, he thinks Joe Budden approached it from a marketing standpoint. Now I do want to say my personal opinion on it. I think there's an element of that's true. Like Budden wouldn't say his name if he didn't think that it would get him views and ratings and things that help him, you know, get his bag. However, I do also believe that Joe Budden is a like level 10 hater. Like I don't like him personally.
It worked. It's so crazy. I feel like you've been so successful despite kind of being as anti quote unquote industry as possible. And I mean that in a positive way. Because I feel like most artists, they do their best to try to play the game. They do their best to try to show up and show face, go to events, hang out in LA, go to Grammy parties. None of that shit has ever mattered to you. You've always been very authentic when it comes to just the relationships you have with the artists, the features you do.
I tried playing the game before, but that shit don't work for nobody like me, I guess. Then another thing, I don't want to get caught up in all that.
Now the industry shit, it will consume you, man. I've seen it happen with a lot of people.
Yeah, and even like with the fans, like, man, you gotta learn, you just entertainment. You're a movie. It's either a good one or a bad one. And you're gonna get called out.
That's true. And I think most people need to understand that that's what this is.
Yeah, like, man, you just entertainment. You gotta know when the joke's on you.
It's crazy because at a certain point in time, I started noticing young kids having birthday parties themed after you. That's gotta be as crazy as like seeing a grown up with your face tatted on. Because there's a lot of those.
I seen a kid funeral themed after me.
I think I saw that.
And that fucked me up, man.
How'd that make you feel?
I never knew it was that serious.
It's that serious, man. Your fans are I would say, probably the most committed bunch.
Kid's funeral, wow. That's great. I actually think I saw that on Instagram as well. Yeah. And I think this is like him. I like that he doesn't necessarily need to portray that he's got it all figured out. Like you can always see the battles within him. I said this in his music, like you can see that battle between good and bad, like trying not to do those things anymore, but like feeling like he has to. Like you always saw that battle in his music. And I think here we see this thing where he's like, he's like, you know, it's just entertainment. And he understands that maybe people won't always be there for him, like the fans. And they could turn on him if there's bad music or they don't like the music. So I think he means that from the entertainment standpoint. But then he says, I didn't realize it was that serious. So we can see him, again, battling that duality of like both things can be true.
But I think that I appreciated the fact that you're starting to kind of be self-aware and be like, you know what, like it's that serious for a lot of kids.
At this point, it's really strictly entertainment.
Yep.
like, it's hard being a person that you want to be, dealing with these people, or that you're trying to be. Especially like when you already like came in a certain way. It's crazy.
Do you feel like because of the way you came in, there's like, what's the biggest misunderstanding would you say people have about you? Because people have, there's a stigma about you that at times can be, you know, positive and or negative, but how are you misunderstood, man? Because people don't really get to know you. You don't do a lot of interviews, so.
I went to rehab for a weekend recently.
Okay.
I still get an image that like I do a lot of drugs and so I kind of get that thrown in my face, like, oh, this taking over his mind or something, but at the same time, you don't know. Like,
how recent did you have to go?
Jason, well, 2 weekends ago. I think 2 weekends ago.
So that's why, I mean, that must be why he seems so good here, that he's recently had like a trip to rehab to try and, you know, I do want to say, like, because I personally, as like a new fan, was very excited about his like Stop the Violence movement, and then was maybe not vocally but internally very disappointed when I saw the drops that came out this year, which were extremely violent. And he kind of basically addressed that without specifically addressing it, and saying how it's like, it's just entertainment to me now. And it's hard to be what you're wanting to be or trying to be when you came in a certain way. And he's talking about like what brought him to stardom was the violence, the aggression, the outlandish lines like that blew me away in Outside Today, where he says, I'm going to do a drive-by in a Wraith. Like, that was insane to me. So I get that, and I appreciate him kind of addressing
weekends ago. I think 2 weekends ago. And now I'm kind of taking on just therapy from now on.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Was it, because, you know,
I've been doing a lot of rich sipping and smoking these nasty ass cigarettes.
Cigarettes will get you through some addiction. I mean, it's another addiction, but it's obviously one that is a little bit less harmful.
Yeah, they've been tearing my ass up though. Now I want to stop smoking them so bad.
How's married life been treating you, man?
It's great.
I just got married in 2018, so it's all, I feel like there's a certain peace at night when you lay next to your wife, you know?
Yeah, when it was first kind of starting out, my vision was blurred, like just blemished. It's hard for me to trust.
For sure.
But
we've all been through situations that taint our next relationship, and it takes a while to get through those.
I think what made me come to my senses, I pay attention to who not here. You know, and she put up with a lot. She accept me
for who you are. Hey, what's up? I think
I liked he had that smile on when he says she put up with a lot. Yeah, I'm sure we can all imagine that YoungBoy can probably be a lot in that regard.
She put up with a lot. She accept me
for who you are. Hey, what's up?
She gets a lot.
I think
too,
she looks like she's ready to ride a horse, man.
I'm trying to. Ben actually just found a pony.
Oh.
So I'm gonna purchase a pony.
So you're gonna have a pony and a horse.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a zoo up here eventually, man.
Man, I want a fucking alligator habitat.
That is very Baton Rouge of you.
I was gonna say, I don't know how alligators are gonna hold up in the cold though.
To the barn we go. Never wear dunks in the snow. My feet are fucked.
Yeah.
I just took a piss at Gravedigger Mountain. My guy's got the old school in the barn?
That's what my car got. I got hydraulics on it.
That's that LA shit, that West Coast shit.
Ooh, nice.
Nelson, tell him we step like Bigfoot. So Kev,
yo,
me and you think you want to make a song?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Now when you say me and you make a song, you want me on the song?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go make a song.
All right.
Me and Bootleg Kev, man.
Come on, man.
We gonna pop that shit for 'em.
We're gonna go platinum. Today we're going platinum.
Gold for sure.
Gold for sure. Okay, gold for sure.
That's mandatory. That's too easy for me.
I love it. Yo, can I just point out something? Do you know how rich you have to be wearing shoes like this in a situation like that? I mean, not us.
I'm open to laying a fucking maybe 4 bars. Well, 4 bars, you know? If it's ghost written. You know what I mean? Yeah. We did not make a rap song. That didn't end up happening. Not to say that it won't happen one day, because I did just get the invite back. But what we did do was we sat on the couch, we hung out, and we shot the shit for about an hour. And I'm excited for everybody to see that conversation. And we're gonna release that conversation next week.
Cool.
Thanks for watching this vlog, though. Shout out to NBA YoungBoy, man.
I'm about it, man.
Love that guy. Just try not to freeze to death.
Wow, look at that, man. Beautiful scenery. Man, I gotta say, that's probably one of the most enjoyable like interview reactions I've done in a long time. And like $1 million worth of game, like I did that earlier in the week or last week, I don't know, whenever it was. Like that was great as well, but that was more great because of like the hosts. And not that YoungBoy was bad, but it's like the host, it was like this angle of like 2 OGs, like, you know, talking to a younger kid who's coming up and like got the success and trying to like be this like kind of positivity to like for him. And that was like really nice. But like this was awesome because the interviewer did great, but Bootleg Kev did great, but YoungBoy was just so like happy and alert and interactive, and I think it just made the interview like so much more enjoyable. Let me know if you guys agree with that. I'm excited for next week's. Make sure you guys hit me up when it drops. Well, I'm subscribed now, so I'll probably get a notification. But if you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.